Hello, my name is Solaire. I'm your favorite cyber cheap VTuber, and I want to tell you guys a story. Now, I wasn't always this really cute VTuber. I was someone who mostly posted online when I was younger, and I wanted to be a content creator. And I feel like just telling my little story would just inspire others, maybe give others a better perspective, and maybe you guys can learn from my mistakes so you can become a better creator and grow way faster than me because I love you and I want you guys to grow. And I love you so much. Thank you. But in general, to start off the new year, and because I've been VTubing for 2 years, I think it's best to just tell you guys my story on how I became a VTuber, what I did beforehand, and how it's going now, since, we're still here. Now, I've been making content for 5 years now. And even though I've been a VTuber for 2 of them years, for the first 3 years, I've just been a regular artist on social media who posted on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Now, when I first started out, I've been listening to advice from other people. I've been looking at others and how they reacted with their content. And sometimes I took advice or took tips that wasn't needed, or it was just negative to my, mindset or for how I should be branding myself. Now, a common advice that people will give you is to post every day. And so I was someone who was like that. I was posting every day on all these platforms and I was making a new piece of art every day. And now here's some advice. When you're making art and you're being an artist on social media, when they say post every day, they mean make content with that art piece to be able to post every day. So if you make an art piece of like Genshin Impact, then make edits of the art piece, show your work in progress, do speed paints, talk over your speed paint so it's just not only a speed paint. Like, you're supposed to make content with the art piece, right? I was someone who would just make an art piece every single day and just post it and hope for the best because I saw other people do it, but those people had time. They didn't go to school. They're probably professional artists and so on and so forth. And me just making an art piece and throwing it away and trying to make it every single day for 365 days, that's going to burn me out. And that's what happened. In my personal opinion, when you look at advice videos on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and so on and so forth, you should take it, but you should also either build upon it or remake it for yourself. Because yes, this person is telling you to do this, and this, but can you do that? And should you redirect it and remake it so it can fit your schedule? Because me being someone who's just like a high schooler and just making art every single day, it's going to burn me out. But if you're someone who is going to school, going to college, going to work and having hobbies and having family outside of content creation and so on and so forth, then you should make a set schedule for yourself and you should build towards the goal you want. Because when I was younger, I would just blast and drew art and blast and drew what I'm supposed to, like, what I assumed I'm supposed to do to become a bigger content creator, and it all just overwhelmed me and I ended up being burnt out for months on end, and that frustrated me because I wanted to make art. I saw other people make art, make trends, and do things that I wanted to do. And because I was so burnt out and so unable to do what I loved, I was frustrated with myself because why can't you do this? Why can't you do this? Why can't you do this? And that's bad for your psyche, okay? So here's better advice. So for example, I'm going to give you advice that other people told me. Post every single day, but post 3 times a week or post once a week. Just have a consistent schedule with yourself and have a schedule that fits your general lifestyle. Because if you're just like, I'm going to post every single day and you're not used to that, or you don't have the ability to do that, it's going to burn you out. It's going to harm you mentally, physically, and so on. I say build upon it, make quality over quantity, and make things that you are proud of. So when the phase of me doing art every single day, burning myself out, 7 months later, VTubing was a thing. I was infatuated with it. And when I got my first ever job, I saved up a computer because I wanted to be a VTuber so damn bad. And I was making VTuber designs and stuff like that beforehand because I was like technically prepping myself up before I got that PC and all the other stuff so I could be ready to start streaming. So a couple of months after I got the PC, I became a PNG tuber and I became a streamer. So my whole goal for VTubing was to create a branding and a character and just everything from scratch from myself. And I started with a PNG tuber because I didn't know anything about Live 2D or how to make a VTuber model. So I was building upon my knowledge of that while still being a PNG tuber. And I knew I wanted to make content for other people. So I wanted to make overlays, backgrounds, PNG tubers for others, logos, designs. I wanted to be a graphic designer for the Twitch world, for the VTubing space, because that's something I was hyper fixating on and is good for the portfolio to have a bunch of people's stuff on there that I worked with. Now, when I tell you, I was on that phase where I was like, if I do everything myself, people will think I'm cool. I was doing everything myself. I learned how to make overlays, emotes, animated alerts. I learned how to make Twitch banners and logos, and I already knew logos, but like, I was just making everything myself, and everything that I had was made by me. And it was very fun. It was like a new experience because I was doing so much and had more machinery to do it because the computer and Adobe programs and stuff like that is great. But then the issue arose where I knew I had to make more and had to create better content because I can't just be a streamer because Twitch is mean and it won't show me to people. So I have to make outside content, which is YouTube shorts, YouTube videos, TikToks, Twitter posts, and so much more. So I was learning how to edit. I had to learn how to edit videos. My audio quality was shit because I was not very knowledgeable on how to be a Twitch streamer. So I did not know how to make good audio quality for my Twitch stream. Sometimes my stuff was lagging. Sometimes my stuff wasn't working for OBS. Like, I was very new to everything, and that complicated things more and probably stunted my growth because I didn't research hard enough to have better machinery or better experiences with the machinery I had. So I had to go through different mic settings, different mics themselves. I had to go through different editing programs, see what worked for me, see what didn't work for me. If you can look back at my old content, you see my audio quality for different videos or shit, or the editing style was hot garbage. And with the added pain of doing everything myself, it made the burnout situation happen all over again. Because not only was I still on the mindset of if I post daily, people would like me, but I was also on the mindset of if I do everything myself, well, having more on my plate because I'm not in high school anymore. I'm in college. I have my job and I have family and social life duties. So it's just so much going on that I ended up getting burnt out again. And before I went to the situation where I would end up having gaps, like months on end being silent like I did before when I was just a regular artist, I had friends that stopped me from burning myself out. A friend saw how bad I was getting and they told me, hey, you don't look happy with what you're doing. And that's just another good thing to have, is just friends to look at you or just to ask for advice, because people can tell when you're having a bad time or when you're not as happy as you used to with your content. And you don't want to have that type of feel when people watch you. So they were like, you don't seem happy anymore. You look like you're doing it for the views. You look like you're doing it to like gain something, and you need to take a break. And that's what I did. I took a break and I reevaluated what I was doing as a content creator, because at the end of the day, I want to do this because I'm happy with it. I want to do this because it's fun. I want to do this because yes, I'm going to have people see my art and see my work and see what I do and improve as a content creator, but I want it to be fulfilling, and I don't want to feel so empty or feel like I have to do something to gain something, you know? So I reevaluated everything. I took a break and I thought to myself, what can I do to change my scheduling and change how I make content to have it be more fulfilling to me and be happier for me, while also being consistent so people don't forget I exist. Hee hee. So I decided to get rid of the I should do everything myself mindset. So what I did is I started commissioning more artists to do more work for me while still doing my own projects of work. But now I have the added benefit of other people helping me out. Same with video editing. Instead of me doing long form content, which takes forever because I have ADHD and I don't have the energy to make long form videos, I have someone else to do it while I work on the TikToks. Another thing I did was I looked up different types of YouTube videos and tutorials to make content creation easier. So when it comes to editing TikToks or YouTube videos, I have an easier time with it now. Or whenever it comes to being a streamer and stuff like that, obviously tutorials will always help you. I also decided to do juggle content. So even though I'm not consistent with my shorts or consistent with my YouTube videos, there was always something going on. So if I don't make YouTube videos for 3 weeks on end, you're still going to have YouTube shorts. If I don't make YouTube shorts, you're going to have like 1 or 2 YouTube video pop up. There's always something going on. But even though there's some gap days where nothing's absolutely going on, I'm still posting and I'm still being consistent when it comes to just being in my Discord server and talking to others, or just being on Twitter and just making stupid hot takes. But in general, I am somewhere, even if you think I'm nowhere. It's weird to explain, but I'm here, and that's all that matters. And at the end of the day, the only thing that will always and forever be consistent is my Twitch streams. And now I have a ability to multi-stream, which is better. So now on YouTube and Twitch, I am here every single weekend at 8 p.m. EST for God knows how long. I could be streaming for 2 hours to 4 hours to 6 hours. It doesn't matter. As long as I'm having fun and I am energetic and entertaining, I am still going to be live. But in a general sense, I made a schedule that's more fitting for me, that allows me to post more quality content, and that is easier for everyone to experience. Understand? By having more help and by making a better schedule for me, it's been benefiting me greatly. And also, it's just giving me a better mood when it comes to making content. And I think that's just the biggest thing I needed for the past 5 years, or just for the 2 years of being a VTuber, is that I needed to be better for myself and stop overworking myself and stop giving myself such a negative mindset. Like, I should stop kicking myself down just for not doing enough when I am doing enough. I'm just doing enough for me, you know? Now that I'm happy and I have a healthier schedule, there are some certain things that do need to be talked about. This is just a general thing that everyone goes through, or that I've went through, that like sparked, a negative mindset, or just needs to be said because, smaller content creators go through this and we all should talk about it. Now, I'm going to tell you something that someone should have told me when I was younger. Just because your views are down, or people that you've known before not coming back into your space, listen, social media is stupid. It could be a lack of branding, it could be a lack of social media awareness, it could be just the algorithm being ass. But you as an artist, none of this should define how you feel about your art. If you like what you do, if you're proud of what you do, if you have the confidence from what you provide to the social platform, I want you to keep that shit. Don't let these views and don't let the algorithm define how your art is worth. Your art is never below average or bad or this or that just because you're only hitting 200 views on TikTok. Because guess what? People will appreciate that stuff on Twitter. People will appreciate that stuff on Instagram, Discord. Your friends appreciate it. Your family appreciate it. YouTube appreciates it. When I tell you these algorithms are dumb, because I'll be posting stuff that will only hit 200 views on TikTok, then I'll put that stuff on YouTube Shorts and it hit 1K. Listen, your art is pretty. Your art is good. If you want to improve on things, you can improve on things, but don't let these one and zeros define what you are. Now, when it comes to VTubing and it becoming a thing, I had to go through personal hardships when it came to my voice. I was someone who wasn't comfortable with listening to my own voice or even having my voice out there. When I first started as a PNG tutor, I was text to speech, baby. I was using that TikTok text to speech like it was my lifeline. And I was using a lot of text type posting and stuff like that. Like, I wasn't into my voice, but I had to get used to it because that was a way of improving my content, because I have to look back at VODs, I have to look back at clips and videos and stuff I'm editing, and obviously I'm going to hear myself. And to be a streamer, I didn't know about this AI stuff. I didn't know you can make an AI voice. Whoever made that stuff, the fact that you didn't tell me hurts my feelings. Now I have confidence in my voice, but I'm still kind of pissed off that now there's AI and I can't even use it. But yeah, it's like I didn't have that stuff back then, so I just had to get used to myself. And the fact that now I'm very comfortable with my voice and hearing myself, and people are like, hee hee, your voice is so nice. Liars. But it's just nice to have that feeling, So going through that personal hardship was very, comforting that I got to get through that and be able to talk and have this comfortable conversation with you all in video format without hating my voice while editing it. When I tell you, as a content creator for 2 years and as a fuck ass for 5 years, I'm gonna be so for real. It's been fun. I had up and downs. I'm an idiot. I'm still a small creator, and I don't mind that. I like my steady growth, and I'm glad I'm able to spend my time with you, and I'm glad I'm able to talk to you guys in video format or in stream format about my experiences or about who I am as a content creator. And what I can really suggest to you guys is just, be patient with yourself, be understanding. If you want to get into content creation, you can start little by little. I don't want you guys to go crazy and start buying VTuber models and all this other fancy stuff. You don't need it. Honestly, you don't need it. Hell, you don't even need the fancy overlay for your gaming setup, because you can literally just have the model and the fucking thing. But, the game, the model in the game. But when I say, if you're someone who's watching this video and hearing my experiences and being like, I want to become a YouTuber, I want to become an artist, don't be like me. I want you to continue doing art for fun, taking the time to do your tutorials and all this other stuff and learning all the things you want to learn with patience and time. I want you to post what you love, post what you do. And when you want to become a VTuber and you want to do it yourself, take the time to do it, or you want someone else to do it, save up your money to have someone else make the model yourself. And don't go all hardball and be like, I need to get my model done by Iron Vortex, and I need to get this fancy overlay done by this $2,000 artist. No, you don't, Betsy. You don't do that. Don't do that. Hell, even before buying the model itself, I want you to start making YouTube videos, TikToks, or just streaming in general, because I want you to know how it feels to be a content creator. Like, I don't want you to get into this and be like, oh man, this is kind of boring, or oh man, I don't like being a content creator, or oh man, I suck at this. Why did I spend so much money on this? I don't want you to spend too much money, and I want you to know what you're doing before you even spend the money and shit. So for now, I say look at pre-made models, look at customizable models that are affordable, like, $25, $75, $75 is a lot. Not gonna lie, I think most I spend is $25 or $30 for like custom pre-made whatever type models. And then next, get like overlays off Etsy, or you can find free ones from other artists off Coffee, and just start streaming and doing whatever you want. And if you want to start creating a branding for yourself, getting a custom model and so on, look up affordable ones. I've personally found a lot of wonderful artists through Twitter or TikTok. And if you want to risk your life, you can go on Fiverr. But if you want to go on a website-based place for commissions, I think VGen is the best. Oh, VGen should have been a thing when I first started VTubing. This shit was, oh. Also, I'm on VGen too. Give me your money. Give me your money. But also, you can also be a PNG tuber. PNG tubing is great. Oh my god, PNG tubing became amazing when I'm not even a PNG tuber anymore. You guys suck. Because why the hell did VTube Mini become a thing, or the the PNG tuber plus, you little GIF animations, the GIF tubers, you're all moving now. You're just literally almost close enough to be live 3D models. You make me sad. Why can't I have this? Now I gotta go make it. God, I gotta go make it. I hate it here. But I hope this video was easy to understand with my rambles, because yeah, I've done so much as a VTuber, and now at this current time, I'm not burnt out anymore. Actually, doing long form content like this really just sparked a new interest in me, and hopefully I don't overwork myself with it and make shitty content and become burnt out, because if this cycle continues for a third time, I'm going to lose my mind. But other than that, I really do enjoy being a VTuber, and I'm so glad I was able to just, do so much in the year and make so many achievements. We have 500 on YouTube. Now let's make it a mini partner, baby. Let me get that money. Donate to me, and I will not eat your souls. I've made it to, I think, 400 on Twitch, 500 on Twitter. What's it called? I made some goals. I did some good shit. I was able to collab with a lot of other VTubers. I was able to be seen by other VTubers and get into video collaborations. I was able to, be noticed by other VTubers in the community, for good or for worse. I have no idea. Some people might hate me. I don't know. That's the whole thing about being a content creator. You gotta be used to people hating you, I guess. But I met so many wonderful people. I was able to be accepted into VGen, which gives me a more professional field when it comes to getting my commissions done. I grew my Discord server. It's very active. I got all my homies in there. I kidnapped them often for video games. I was able to debut with a 2.0 model. I upgraded my setup and my overlays. I was able to experience more things when it comes to my artistic field and grow as an artist, and do my real life stuff with college and stuff. Is great. I love it. Yay, weepy. But I have achieved so much with this year, and I'm so happy that I'm able to do this all with you guys, and I really appreciate you guys being here and just growing with me. And I can't wait to start 2024 and be able to multi-stream, because that means I get to kiss everyone. I get to kiss Twitch. I get to kiss YouTube. I get to kiss everyone at the same time, and I'm so excited to kiss all of you. I think I'm going to do this type of video once a year where I just talk about what I did and what my achievements are, and blah, 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 blah. So here's 2023, now to 2024. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I can't wait for what 2024 has in store, and I can't wait to see you guys later. I love you. And remember, if you want to become a content creator, I say start now. Better late than never. Research what you gotta do. Don't start with all this expensive shit. You can just start with a nice quality mic and just a basic setup with a cute profile picture, a cute banner, and an information dump on your bio or your panels or whatever that tells you who you are, what you do, what your goals, and what do you want to do as content. Bye-bye. See you later, and thank you for watching this stream. I'm an idiot. It's a video. It's a YouTube video. Shh, don't worry about it.